In an effort to create an arts and culture policy for Namibia, various speakers and presenters are giving different case studies, encouraging discussions to draft a better arts and culture policy that is implementable. Chairperson of the SADC Heritage Association, Flexon Mizinga, spoke on the importance of heritage and event sites. Mizinga noted that heritage sites like museums should not only be visited by tourists alone, but also the locals and called on Namibians to familiarize themselves with their past and instill a sense of pride in their children and the generations to come.
Our people need to learn about their culture, about their history, because if they are going to find themselves as a full entity, as full people, they must know where they are coming from. I was also saying that heritage is important because in themselves they are tourist attractions. Our people, that is local people, and foreign tourists will go to those sites because they are attractive, but they also have a message, and it is important to preserve those.
Mizinga stressed that museums should not be seen as boring places, but a place where one can learn new things every day, calling for proper marketing and public talks about museums targeting school-going children. He further called for training of museums employees so that they are able to interpret events and sites. Elma Nankale, an archaeologist at the National Heritage Council, called on the Ministry of Environment and Tourism to establish a heritage conservation fund which will assist in the preserving and rehabilitation of national monuments and heritage sites.
We talked about how ways in which you can raise the money, and we talk about how Namibia, for example, is now contributing to the Africa World Heritage Fund, that instead some of the money could have been invested in the conservation of Namibian heritage or cultural heritage, but it's otherwise going out of the country. So we stress that charity should begin at home and we should put more investment into our heritage.
She added that the fund could also be used to offer scholarships to students who would want to study archaeology. So far, Namibia has only 5 archaeologists. The Cultural Heritage and Creative Arts National Conference will conclude this Friday. Ilse Mavku, NBC News, Windhoek.